Welcome back, my good people, and it's really nice to see you back in this channel. Thank you so much for joining us in this wonderful video that we are going to talk about this particular topic into details. Have you ever wondered if there are telltale signs of recent sexual activity in a woman backed with science? Yes, we are going to talk about 10 scientifically supported signs of recent sexual involvement in a woman. And we are going to look into details, pegging this into the psychological nature of a woman, a hormonal part of it, behavioral change in this particular lady, and even some laboratory investigation. All I'm going to explain in the lens of anatomy, biology, and backed up with medical research. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, hit the notification bell, written subscribe, turn it on for more videos that we'll post. And for my loyal, worthy subscribers who have been here with me from beginning day one to now, thank you so much for 10,000 subscribers. I really appreciate. For the new guys who have just joined this particular channel, do not forget to like, drop your comment, even share this video, and hit this notification bell, written subscribe, turn it on, because we have wonderful videos in this channel like this. Now let's do it. Human body normally leaves a clue after an intimate moment, and normally science normally say yes, and we are going to look at the physiological signs that we can consider about if this particular lady has a recent sexual involvement. Now, the number one thing we are going to consider is increased vaginal lubrication. Now, natural lubrication may linger after arousal for quite some times after sexual activity, and this is due to the functions of the battling glands, which releases these fluids during coitus, and this may linger for some hours post-coitus. Now, note that some women are natural wetters. They are naturally wet. So sometimes using this particular rule cannot be a pointing sign. It is not a thumb of rule that if you get your lady is highly lubricated, then she might have played or rolled outside with someone. But it is a mere pointing sign towards it, which can make you have high index of suspicion. Even if you check her vaginal area, you will get that it is swollen, and the puffiness of that genital area. This is normally due to increased blood flow during intimacy, and it can also lead to this temporary swelling, and sometimes it lasts a short time after sexual activity. Also, this one is not a thumb of rule that if you look at the swelling and the puffiness of the vaginal area, then it might show that this lady had some sexual involvement outside, but it can be highly pointing sign that she had some dancing around with someone. Tenderness of the breast or the nipples are also part of what we can consider in the physiological signs, and this may linger post-activity secondary to stimulation due to the release of oxytocin that can cause some little tenderness of this breast. Though this is also not a thumb of rule, because there are other signs that can depict, that can present again with the tenderness of the breast. But for a keen man, these are the key points that you should be able to look at. Now, hormonal and biological indicators are very, very important. When there is an elevation of oxytocin, the love hormone that surge during intercourse, promoting bonding and relaxation. So what will you see in this particular lady? In this biological indicator, the lady will be calm, she will be very, very happy, she will be doing things unusual way that she used to do, and this might be a pointing sign that this particular lady could have had a very, very nice time somewhere else. But it is not a thumb of rule that when she's calm, when she's happy, perhaps she has won some jackpot, as she has been paid some money from the bank or from the chairman. So it is also a sign that you should be able to look at. Now, changes in vaginal pH is very, very important, and this one can be backed up with laboratory investigation if somebody is interested. This normally is due to the semen which has been deposited, and particularly if there was no use of protection. You know, the semen is slightly alkaline, so we must be able to do pH of the vagina, so that we can actually know if there is some alteration of the pH of this particular vagina. Kindly note that 3.8 to 4.5 is the normal pH. So if you find this is altered, and normally we do it with a vaginal pH test kit that you can buy online, and if you insert this into the vaginal area and you find that it is slightly going high, then it should be able to give you a clue, though there are some conditions also that might alter the vaginal pH, like candida albicans, STIs, and the UTIs can also alter this particular vaginal pH. Presence of presence of sperms in the vaginal canal, which can be detected around 72 hours post-coitus. And this is now pegged on the laboratory investigation. If you are interested and you've taken this lady for what we call high vaginal swab and urinalysis, actually, when sexual intercourse had been done without protection, sometimes you will find that the spermatozoa, their cells dancing and swimming around, they're still happy, they're looking for fertilization, they're looking for an ovum to fertilize. So kindly note that I've made a video of how long do spermatozoa stay in a female, and I did give that answer in this particular video that appear up here. Watch it, or even go into the description, you will find the result. So if you do this and actually you find a spermatozoa, then this will be pathognomic, this will be diagnostic, it will be a pointing side. This lady, this is now a clue that she had some some coitus outside. But sometimes it will be really hard for you to take your woman to the laboratory for this particular investigation. Maybe it will depend. We can look at the behavioral changes and psychological clues in this particular woman. There's something we call post-sex glow. This woman will be glowing. You know, when you have sexual intercourse, those hormones that we've been talking about, there's oxytocin, this will normally increases the blood flow to the general tissues in the body, and this one will linger for sometimes. You will see this woman is really bright, and this is now due to these hormones that we've been talking about, the endorphin, oxytocin, and this one now improves the oxygen and the blood flow all over the body. So this lady will be very brighter than before. But also, it's not actually a pointing sign. Sometimes she's just glowing because maybe she has bought a new lotion, or she has just gone for some body massage somewhere, and you know, if you do massage, it will increase the blood flow to all over your body, and you will start glowing. So this is a simple clue that you can look at. When she's relaxed and she sleeps, she's showing some tiredness. You know, relaxation and tiredness is normally due to hormones, the prolactin and the endorphins, and this is normally released when somebody is happy. Happiness, that is post-coital, post-sex happiness. So perhaps this one can also give you a clue to this particular woman, and it's not also a thumb of rule that if a woman is sleeping a lot, perhaps she has done a lot of work in the house, and perhaps she has gone to the gym. But as a man, these are the clues that you will be looking for. Even the emotional moods changes due to dopamine, the feel-good hormones, and the serotonin that normally influence mood, anxiety, happiness, and sleep. So if you notice this particular behaviors, maybe you can even combine it with actual, if you have a CCTV camera that perhaps captured the actual act, then you can easily penalize someone. But if there is no CCTV anywhere around, then it's not a thumb of rule that everything that I've said will really be the true picture of what is happening to your lady. My special advice is that you can only penalize this particular lady if at all there's a seminal clue. There's a seminal clue. You found the semen when you do high vaginal swab or urinalysis, or there was a CCTV installed somewhere that actually this lady had the act of it. Now, my parking lot advice is that we should not be able to jump into conclusion. Suspicion is not approve that somebody actually did it. And this one can bring a misunderstanding. It can lead to constant conflict in your relationship, because factors like stress, personal issues can explain changes in behavior of every person, being a man or being a woman. So if you see your woman has some slight changes, so it's not actually that she's really cheating. We should be able to look for consistent behavioral change. Maybe if he's having some secret in her phone, social media passwords, and then maybe he's giving you you are very close, and now she's giving you that distance. You can be suspicious. Now, communication is very, very key, and being honest is a healthy relationship. It needs some trust. Dialogue is very, very important. You should be able to talk together. You may use some words like baby, honey, I feel that this, I felt that you did this wrong, and you ought to have done it like this. And in a relationship, privacy is very, very key. So those who normally like snooping around, violating your privacy, checking phones and messages without permission from your partner, sometimes it can really ruin a relationship, because some people are more private than others. Above all, normally seek professional guidance if at all you cannot handle this with your partner. Couple counseling is very, very key, and you can involve your trusted advisor like pastors, reverend father, or actually maybe your parents can play a very, very important in this. So we should be able to prioritize clarity in our relationship. We develop mutual understanding, and this one will create what we call mutual respect, trust, love, and happiness. If you love this channel, kindly click the notification, return subscribe, turn it on for more videos that we post. And if you want to know what happens to the vagina when a woman has stayed a very long time without an intercourse, the video is here. Also, do not forget to watch these ones that appears here. See you in the next video. Muchas gracias.